Hello, it's me, Cubby, with another personal spin. Finally, I'm well enough after surgery. I'm now at 8 weeks post surgery to start doing reviews again. Uh, During recovery, I've listened to a lot of music. A lot of music. I would show you, but I can't really twist my camera around. Um, and for those who are interested, I had an ileostomy, which is a poo bag, basically. Anyway, so I thought I would start with my latest album that I've been listening to. It's actually Born of Osiris. It's called The Simulation. From what I have read, this is actually part one of part two. This was released in January, and I bought it really cheap in HMV. Um, However, I can't find any information online about part two, other than it's supposed to be released this year. The trouble with that is there's only like 2 and a bit months before the end of the year, so no sign of it at all yet. So, anyway, let's get back to the whole actual reviewing thing. So, this is Born of Osiris, also known, rather funnily, as Boo. I thought that was hilarious when I found out. The Simulation, Part 1. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks. Despite this, however, the album is only 25-ish minutes long. Okay, so it's, as you all know, Born of Osiris are kind of a techie death metal band with like a bit of a cybery thing going on. Well, some of their other albums are, the ones I've got anyway are. This, however, kind of does away with the whole techie death metal thing of old and sort of replaces it with a more melodic sort of metalcore sound. Lots of hand movements going on right now. Um, so, with its down tuned 8 string genty guitar, there's quite a lot of like diddly 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 diddly, and tough breakdowns and that sort of thing. It's got a really clean drum sound as well, which I thought was interesting. It's almost like a drum machine, but it's not a drum machine. At least I don't think it's a drum machine. I'm going to check now in this little book here. I'm pretty sure that it's not a drum machine. Drum machine? No, but they probably were edited a little bit at least. Um, where was I? Oh yes, and there's also lots of like, what's the word? See, I would call it cyber. Ooh, excuse me. Like cybery sounds and like doodly bleeps and keyboardy sounds and that sort of thing. Sort of all blooming out from behind the guitars. Um, and then on top of that, you've got this like, I wouldn't really even call it growling. It's more like gruff shouting. And when it comes to the singing parts, which generally are pretty catchy, which is common in metalcore, it's very it's like shouty singing, almost like of Mice and Men. That's kind of what this album reminds me of. We should probably put quite a lot of purists off. It kind of reminds me of Mice and Men, but heavier. And there's still some of that like doodly 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 doo, like finger tapping, like lead work and stuff like that on it. So what's good? Well, I thought pretty much every song on the album is really, really brilliantly put together. Sorry, itch. Um, they're all very finely crafted. There's all sorts of like stuff going on. There's lots of little clever little vocal hooks and funky little studio spumes that sort of like in the filter effect in the accursed sort of just before the end outro bit, it sort of goes zoom and it's like and it's all like filtered, so it's only like the high end or sort of something going on, and then it all comes back in before the end, giving it that really sort of powerful thingy. And then the song straight after that, which is called Disconnect to Tone. Disconnect to Me, possibly is how it's pronounced. It's got like this funky dunky electronic drum thing going on. That's pretty cool. Sorry, that is actually in Cycles of Tragedy, not Disconnect to, or however it's pronounced. And then you've got Oh, actually, no, 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 that was the right song. Sorry, in Cycles of Tragedy, they do this stop-start riffy thing, and then there's this really immense tension caused by the space when the riff stopped, and it's just got the drums and stuff going on. It's really cool, and it's an effective use of space, which is something that a lot of bands don't use. They just fill up all the sound and all the space with sound, and then all you got is like, and they think that makes them heavy, but actually it just makes a load of noise. So yeah, uh, the bad side to the album is the way it ends, because it's supposed to have another part. It just sort of it ends really abruptly, and I was like, oh, was it ended? And so obviously it's going to continue when they release whatever the second part is, whenever that comes out. I mean, I can't find any information about it at all. Um, yeah. Um, So that's the worst part, is that it just ends and there's no sign of part two yet. I felt it could use a little bit more of a wow factor. I'm not sure what I really mean by that, but it took, like, for a 25-minute album to take sort of 3 or 4 listens for anything to really stick in. It isn't particularly great. Um, the song Under the Gun is really catchy. But even that took sort of 3 listens before it really sort of went, oh yeah, that's really cool. That chorus is catchy. Oh yeah. No, I did have thoughts about the production, and I thought maybe they could de-sterilize it, make it a bit raw. But then I thought actually it kind of suits the style of music, which is like electronic-y, sort of like cybery death metal-y stuff. So I decided actually it's pretty much fine the way it is. Um, all in all, it probably won't win too many top albums of the year awards, but it is a very solid release. Um, Pretty much everything on it is good, you know, excellent to good, in my opinion. A lot of people who like their old stuff are probably going, oh, they're sold out and gone all commercial. That's fine if those people want to think that, but I think it's a really good release. It's got excellent arrangements. It's just a really solid effort, and I think it's worth 8 out of 10 paws. Cool. That's pretty much it, really. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. I am sorting out a camera at the moment. At the moment, I'm using my laptop's built-in webcam camera. But I have like 49 albums that were released this year to review. Now that I'm okay and well, we're going to get this YouTube channel going. So expect more reviews this week and next week and the week after and the week after. I'm going to try and do at least one a week, but probably more because I listen to a lot of music, as you can see from my stereo and CD pictures. So, thank you for watching. I have been Cubby. This has been a personal spin, and I will see you later. Bye.